Okay. So where are we really? I will add the Navmesh back so we can start looking at those. Like, it kind of works when this guy is just like when the area is bigger, but he does these random jumps. Wait, let's remove the let's add back the paths. Wait, let's show that. He's gonna jump here. And he can't even get over here. Now he could. Yeah, so this is not good. 5 read allocations of type P12 Godot shape 3D were leaked at exit. What does that even mean? This might be a... Okay, let's reduce it down to 5 again. This might be a more difficult problem than anticipated. Because the nav meshes will always, because we leave a margin on the side for the player to walk in, this will always happen. I wanted to create this as if there wasn't any bound, like as if there wasn't any wall. Godot, Navmesh. It doesn't have to be Godot. Like, let's start with the Godot Navmesh. Remove outside, as if no walls at edges. Hey Jet, what's up? Oh, you have to go? Cool. Thanks for coming by. Hope everything is good with you. Right now I'm trying to solve this problem of the nav meshes not stitching together. There are these like gaps. He's like a horse, I can ride him. It's like a wild horse. He tries to jump. Oh, he actually got me off. I mean, I have one idea in my head, but that feels like quite a bad solution. And that is, oops, paintbrush. That is, if we would paint the navigation mesh, taking a larger, like adding on one extra chunk. For the Navmesh calculation. So we would have a kind of Navmesh version of the mesh, and then we'd have the actual mesh. It's the only way I can think of right now that could solve it. But actually, I think, yeah, that's probably how it has to be. Because if we just add on like a random, not even a random, but just like a plain outside of this, I think, what if there's like a wall that starts here, like a mountain? Then the character will or over here, I guess. Yeah, over here. And then this will be correct, this limit. It should be there then. So we can't just add on a random, like a flat extension. We need to add on actual data. Another option would be just to have this Like do a chunk for everything. Or a navigation plane for everything. But first, let's look at the options a bit more. Okay, let's try the chunk-based approach. So we'll have to give it a navigation extended mesh null. Generate chunk data. I don't want to do the tree generation here. This is probably good. This kind of forces me to do some refactoring here. How do I separate the concerns here? Maybe it's enough to just do the outside of it. Get Navmesh border terrain from chunk, I guess. Thing is, I want to reuse stuff here. I don't want to just... copy paste. And I think we actually need the trees, even though we shouldn't put them in the world. Or do they have to be put in the world for this to work? I don't really know. Wait, so what do we do? We register these, right? Yeah. No, this is... okay, this is becoming very complicated because... yeah, see we have a mountain there. We would be able to find it this way, but what happens when... the position of that changes in that chunk? Then we need to be updated about that. If someone digs this mountain down, it will be valid to walk here. So we need to communicate with the bordering chunks. If they are created. If they exist, we need to check with them to get the latest data. Oh my god. And if they don't exist, we can just make it up from the noise. For now, let's make the simple one. Let's just take it from the noise. Can we make this into a function? Like here, generate vector data sample x sample y. And then I just want to move this all in here. Sample Y. Okay, let's do some refactoring. That's going to make this a lot easier. Get noise sample X, sample Z. Chunk data. Okay, yeah, we don't need, this is an unnecessary variable. So does that still work? Identify chunk not declared in the current scope. Oh yeah, it's not. Okay. Looks like it's still working. Nice. Mm. So let's do like var Navmesh agent with, let's do like 1 for now. It's in range. We're gonna need, no, we don't need a range. We just need 1 basically. Or no, we don't. So we're gonna need all of the X's and then all of the Z's. I mean, this feels bad. This doesn't feel like this is the best solution. It feels like there should be something smarter. Like, what am I even trying to do? Here it just goes through everything. Ah, look, if you lose your mouse, if you do like that, I didn't know that. Nice. Becomes bigger. But here, probably just want to go through these. And then boom, 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 and then boom, 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 boom. How do I express that in a for loop? Is that even possible? For loop with gaps. No. Python for loop with range gaps. Yeah. No, I think I know what we can do. So we can actually use the same loop. Minus Navmesh agent width plus Navmesh agent width. And then we do the same here. Minus Navmesh agent width plus Navmesh agent width. And then here we do if sample x is within the right range, generate the vector data. Otherwise, we're outside and we should add to our navigation mesh thing. Else pass for now. So if it's let's create variables for these. We're using them more than once. Var range from equals plus x center. No, we can't do plus x center because it's different. That's why I didn't do that. If it's bigger than range from minus, no, plus x center plus x center, and it needs to be all of these, and sample x and sample x is lower than range from plus x center and sample y larger than, no, it's sample z. And sample z is smaller than range, oh, it's not range from, it's range 2 here. Range 2 plus z center. So x is larger than range from, this is smaller than range 2, z is larger than range from, z is smaller than range 2. Then generate vector data, else pass. Okay, so for now, let's see if that still works. No, does not work. Oh, this is inclusive, right? Larger or equal than. Larger or equal than. Equal. Larger or equal to. This should work. No. Dude. I lost my arm. It's falling faster than me. What? If I mean, this should work. Yeah, it did work. I had just not saved the file. Okay, good. So this is working. Now comes the interesting part, which is creating the navigation based, the one that is purely for navigation. And we kind of want to do generate vector data. What do we need the chunk for? Maybe it's more about actually giving it a path. Yeah, just the chunk data. Wait, generate tree data at chunk. No, we don't want that for this one. Let's start with just the ground. Generate border region. Chunk data. Let's change this then to just chunk data. And then we send chunk.chunk data. No, this is gonna have to be separated out a bit more. I'm thinking, this doesn't feel right. Okay, let's try once to just have one big navigation mesh that is generated on a thread. How does that feel? And what's the performance gonna be like? Okay, still works, good. Ah. That's an error. Let's do that. Much better. Still 16 errors. Line 22. Oh. Just. Okay, chunks in scope. What should we call it then? Chunks got. Sample. 15. Good. It's quite annoying. Just jumps around. Okay, if I want to try a just top level navigation mesh, try a top level nav mesh instead. I want to add groups. I saw that you can do nav mesh with groups, so I want to try that then. Let's just update git status. Reverted some attempts of nav mesh improvements, refactored the terrain generation slightly. So if we don't bake these, we just pass. We shouldn't have any navigation mesh. Yeah, we don't. So this guy does not know how to move to me now. At all, even though I'm standing on him. And then, did I create a top level one? I don't remember. I think I did, right? Terrain, no. World. Okay. Yeah. Can I remove this? Oh, we're still in the debugger. Okay. No, let's just add it here. That's why we didn't see it. Okay. So, host. It's gotta be here. Yeah. And where is it? We can add the children and stuff. So every chunk everything we're showing from the chunk could get a group. We can actually create a constant for it here. Navmesh group equals navmesh group. Package mesh. We can start with that one. Mesh instance. Yeah. Dot mesh instance dot group add to group world dot nav mesh group. Okay. So let's see if they are part of that group now. Select a single node. Am I not? Well, okay, let's save it then. This is not in a group. It's not in a group, not in a group. Why not? Adds the node to a group. Groups are helpers to name and organize a subset of nodes. Group at any time. Ah, non-persistent aren't stored. Okay. It's not guaranteed, the order. Okay, but then let's try in the world. The world mesh. Or here. So navigation mesh. We can set group something. Okay, it's not in the navigation mesh. It might actually be in the navigation region. No. No, it's in the navigation mesh then. Or did I dream about this? Actually started dreaming a bit about game development. Wait, where is it? Main. Okay, let's run again. Or I guess no, we can just go in and look at this one. Oh no, this isn't the navigation mesh. Okay. Group with children. Yes. Okay. Geometry, geometry, source, geometry mode. Okay. Geometry mode. What? Okay, that doesn't even work. Tree source geometry mode. geometry mode. Okay, source geometry mode. There we have it. Geometry, source geometry mode. And why does this not exist? How do I access that enum? Source geometry mode. Do I need to do application mesh dot? Oh. Like that? Source geometry groups with children. And then the group. I wish there was an easy way to, there we go, timeout. Why is there an and here? String name. Geometry source group name. Equals Navmesh group. And then bake it. And how did we do that? Chunk. Right, so world nav mesh dot bake navigation mesh. True. Yeah, so there is a Navmesh here now. How can we make it expand though? How performant will that be? Why is it? Oh yeah, it's ignoring the tree for now, yes. So let's add the tree to it. Add tree to top level nav mesh. Maybe I can just add it on them, not manually, but like in the resource here, because yeah, the difference from the terrain is that the terrain is fully created by code, but these we actually do have some kind of a base thing. So we can do tree node groups. And yeah, now that works. Cool. Okay, be right back. All right. So I just thought of that. I probably can add this to here, since these are initialized already. So can we do that for tree instead? Let's try it once. So what was it called? Membership. No, I haven't set it with code yet, so I don't know how to do it. Godot add to group from code. Okay. World.navmesh group. And if we're done, yeah, it's deleted now. Do we still have the same result? Yes. Okay, that's way better. If we change it in the future, we just have to change it in one place. So at tree, we have wall. There's a lot of things I want to add to this now. Actually, wood resource. Torch. The roof. The log. The floor. Okay, let's see. So we're not expecting any updates now. So if we fell this thing down, like there won't be any changes. However, what if we keep updating the navigation mesh, let's say every second, and put it in a thread? I think that could work. It's not going to need to be updated that often. Once every second should be enough. Why are these still here? I thought I just deleted them. Move the trash. Git add, git commit, add Navmesh member group memberships. So yeah, let's actually, this can be used now. Time since last world generation. Yeah, it's still there. Okay. If it's above 1, so this should be done every frame. Maybe it can be done less often. But yeah, if time since last is 1 second, then you bake and you change back the time to 0. So how does that impact performance? Can't really feel it. But the log doesn't seem to be... But this is cool. This is actually not that bad. And I don't feel any lag. Just wonder what it's going to be like when the world is bigger. This is definitely the easier solution. So let's make it huge, like 33 chunk size. And then let's add the stump and so on. So the FPS is okay here. Yeah, it is okay actually. This is really cool. Yeah, nice. Might get into some problems with it later, but for now it's actually working quite well. Yeah. Okay. So why is the stump and the tree not there? Is it something about the stump resource? Shouldn't be. It has the same... Yeah, it looks the same. Tree. Stump. Oh, wait. The problem is I didn't save it. Is it possible? I keep falling for this. So is it possible to get like auto save all files by default? Toggle, no. Okay. I hope that works. So now this keeps getting updated. And it kind of knows to walk around the log now. Yeah, look at that. Nice. And what about if I build something? Yes, it works. Look. So if I build if I build myself up like this, can it find a way? Yeah, it can. Nice. That's so cool. Wow. Why does it think it can't be here? Okay, it can. Ah, it actually can't be there even when I have that building block out like that. I don't think it can walk as steep angles as I can. It's a bit unfair. This is so cool. This is really cool. See some lag though. The person reading this is awesome. Thank you. You're awesome too. And honestly, I think in the world, we can probably do the chunks draw and delete thing also just every second, honestly. Hey. Okay, cool. Hey Speed, I'm actually gonna shut down the stream like now, literally, unfortunately. I think I will be back. I keep saying that, but yeah. Let's see if I am back later. But I can just show you what it looks like at the moment. So I created and I also want to do some, if you want to see it, I want to do some profiling so we can start it here. It's all good, cool. So why don't I see, okay, here we see frame time. So now there's like wait a minute, profiler, start. So now there's a navigation mesh and like an enemy that can hunt you. And the navigation mesh is regenerated in a separate thread every second. So you see it like updates for the log. It kind of ticks like that. And can also build like the building is actually also taken into consideration. So he can figure out like I can't just build a... He's quite annoying. I can't just build a wall. He's gonna walk around it. He knows how to do that. So like here. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, things are coming along. I'm just worried about the performance, but it looks pretty stable, to be honest. Like, it looks laggy, but I think it's because it's like regenerating. Like, you see it change like with a flash like that. So if we do debugging, let's remove paths and navigation, and let's do it again. Debugger, profiler. Oh, there are errors. Navigation map synchronization. Attempted to merge navigation mesh polygon. What? Edge with another already merged edge. Okay. So let's see if we notice any stuttering. I don't think so. Whoa, really good. Did you do all this in the stream? No, I did some in the previous one as well, and then I did a bit off stream too. But I guess like the main solution came in this stream. I was trying a lot of different stuff for a while. Look, he's not stupid. Like, he figures out that he should walk there and jump. You see, I can actually ride him. He'll just keep hunting me. Oops. No. Okay, there we go. So there are definitely lag spikes. Navigation mesh is already baking. All right, I'm gonna have to go now, but see you next time. Just gonna push this and clean the task board. Some minor stuttering. Let's push. Add tree. What? Top level. Navmesh, yeah. Make mesh stitch together. Fixed all of these bugs today. Awesome. So what's next? Think next up. Yeah, probably build out the enemy spawning and the combat mechanics. We can call the Navmesh done for now. This is all just prototyping. Cool. All right, then thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and see you next time. Bye bye.